Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Music Village, and two things about that video game story. One, that video game story goes out to my dad since he was a big fan of The Incredible Hulk, and two, there will be a sequel and follow-up to this video game story which will feature me as Joe Fixit going around that city coming up with funny jokes all while trying to destroy a metropolis with my anger problems. Yeah, the best way to describe how that video game follow-up is gonna go, and it may take place somewhere around, I do believe, April Fool's Day. A day afterwards, but still, enough for the month of Fools for everybody to laugh at. I can't wait to tell that story. But besides giving you guys a sample of silliness that will take place in the near future, I think it's time for us to go into one of my favorite parts of the show. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, none other than the Indy for the weekend, which is me giving you guys local concert information from local artists performing in a local area live near you. And we kick things off with Friday, December 4th, and the first band we have up is Sal Guillermo Jr., who's gonna be performing at the Krogs Restaurant and Brew Pub in Sparta, New Jersey. At 6 p.m., Mike Garner and the Coots is both gonna be performing at the Beerland Store in West Milford, New Jersey. At 6 p.m., you can also see Cholera Ulbrich, who's going to be performing at the YouTube and Facebook live performances in Everywhere, New Jersey. At 7 p.m., The Slackers is going to be performing at the White Eagle Hall in Jersey City, New Jersey. At 8 p.m., Fast Forward 80s, Cassidy, and Ken Mason. It's all going to be performing at the Green Knoll Grill in Bridgewater, New Jersey. At 9 p.m., Rock Candy The 80s Experience is going to be performing at the Lakeside Pub in Wayne, New Jersey. At 9 p.m., and to finally wrap it up for Friday night, you can see Brad Williams, who's going to be performing at the Stress Factory Comedy Club in New Brunswick, New Jersey at 9 p.m. And on Saturday, December 5th, you can see these following bands performing in a local area near you live. Russell Norkovic is going to be performing at the Old York Cellars in East Amwell Township, New Jersey. At 12 p.m., Nancy Malkoon is going to be performing at the Exit Zero filling station in Cape May, New Jersey. At 4 p.m., The Wag is going to be performing at the Riley Park in Bradley Beach, New Jersey. At 4 p.m., Kicking Sunrise is going to be performing at the KS Acoustic Racks Williamstown in Monroe Township, New Jersey. At 6 p.m., Whiskey Crossing is going to be performing at the JS Roadhouse in West Milford, New Jersey. At 7 p.m., you can also see Leo Valentine, nice band name, who's going to be performing at the Blackjack Mulligans in Secaucus, New Jersey. At 8 p.m., Rock Candy The 80s Experience is going to be performing at the Debonair Music Hall in Teaneck, New Jersey. At 9 p.m., Nikki Espafoni is going to be performing at the Dead Dog Saloon in Sea Isle City, New Jersey. At 9 p.m., the All Tuned Up Band is going to be performing at the Villeries by the Pike in Laurel Springs, New Jersey. At 9 p.m., and to finally wrap it up for Saturday night, you can see Nash, who's going to be performing at the Doghouse Saloon and Grill in Township of Washington, New Jersey at 10 p.m. And on Sunday, December 6th, you can see these following bands performing in a local area live near you. Kevin McGowan is going to be performing at the Working Dog Winery in Hightstown, Town, New Jersey. At 12 p.m., Ziggy Isaacs is going to be performing at the MJ Weedman Joint in Trenton, New Jersey. At 2 p.m., DJ Remixer JRS is going to be performing at the 46 Lounge in Towata, New Jersey. At 4 p.m., and to finally wrap it up for Sunday night, you can see Chris Pinella, who's going to be performing at the Tim McLoone Super Club in Asbury Park, New Jersey at 7 p.m. And on Monday, December 7th, you can see these following bands performing in a local area near you live. Southside Johnny is going to be performing at the City Winery in New York, New York. At 3 p.m., Margie Zins, nice band name, is going to be performing at the Facebook live stream Mondays with Margie in York City, New York. At 4 p.m., and since it's a live performance, I think it's everywhere besides New York City. But I digress, because the next band we have up is Jocelyn and Chris, who's both going to be performing at the Playlist Live weekly Facebook event in Online, New York at 7 p.m. And once again, refer back to the first one. It's in everywhere besides New York City. But once again, next band we have up is Broadway, who's going to be performing at the Green Room 42 in New York, New York at 7 p.m. And to finally wrap it up for Monday night and all the bands we're going to mention for this week, you can see stand-up comedy, who's going to be performing at the Broadway Comedy Club in New York City, New York at 10 p.m. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out the complete list of bands that we couldn't list during this very broadcast, and trust me folks, there were a lot of them, you can head on over to ReverbNation.com to check out the complete list of bands that we couldn't list during this very broadcast. And like I say at the end of all of these skits, go out there, support your local artists, and see these guys perform live. And trust me, they'll love you for it. And I guess with that said, we might as well head back into this music and continue to listen into these Diamonds in the Rough, only here, right here, on Music Village. So don't get caught out in late afternoon traffic just yet, folks, and stay tuned.